this is lesson 4.5, example 2. We're talking about Braden. He walked around a rectangular city block. I'll draw this as we read it. He walked 66 2/3 yards, so 66 2/3 yards. I'm not actually going to count 66 2/3 yards. And then turned right. He's going this way, so turned right is this way. And walked 76 1/6 yards. I'm not going to draw this to scale. And then turned right again 2 more times before he finished where he started. One, turn right here, and turn right here. So there we have a rectangle. And I'm actually going to switch these so that this is 66 2/3. We'll say he started here. He started here and went 66 2/3 and then 76 1/6 because it pleases me aesthetically to have the smaller number be the shorter line. My mistake. 76 1/6 yards. The question is, what is the perimeter of the city block? How far did he walk? And these are both in yards. Now, it said it was a rectangle, and what I know about rectangle is that the definition of rectangle is a quadrilateral, meaning it has 4 sides, with 4 90-degree angles and 2 sets of parallel congruent lines. Congruent parallel lines. Parallel meaning they go up and down and never touch each other, or side to side and never touch each other. And congruent meaning they are the same length. So if this side is 66 2/3 yards, then this side over here is also 66 2/3 yards. And if this side up here is 76 1/6 yards, then this side down here is also 76 1/6 yards. So, to find the perimeter of any shape, I need to add up all the sides. So we have a fraction addition problem yet again. Let's go ahead and write that out. 76 1/6 plus 66 2/3 plus 76 1/6 plus 66 2/3. So this is one of those problems where turning them into improper fractions would kind of be a pain, because I would have to multiply 76 times 6 and 66 times 3. When to find a common denominator and add the fractions separately, I think in this case, as with the last one, is a little bit more simple and straightforward. However, if you prefer to use the butterfly method or the improper fraction method, you are certainly welcome to. I'm not going to stop you from doing that, but I am going to do it adding the whole numbers and the fractions separately, because I don't want to multiply 76 times 6 if I can help it. So, first thing I need to do is find myself a common factor. Common factor of 6 and 3. I know that's going to be 6 because that's the least common multiple of 3 and 6. So, 66 2/3 becomes 66 because the 66 does not change. And over 6, what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. I had to go 3 times 2, so it'll be 2 times 2, which is just 4. And this one down here will be 66 4/6 as well. And then I can add my 76's down here again. 1/6 plus 76 1/6 plus. All right, now I have my 4 fractions. I'm going to add them. I am going, as I said a minute ago, to add my whole numbers separately. So 76 plus 76 plus 66 plus 66 is going to be separate from 1/6 plus 4/6 plus 1/6 plus 4/6. And I'll add my sixths first. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 plus 4 is 5 as well. So that's 10/6. 10/6, which I know 6 goes into 10 one time. And there are 4 left over, so that leaves me 4/6. And I just discovered that 4/6 is the same as 2/3. So 1 and 2/3. Now let's add up 76 and 76 and 66 and 66. Well, let's see here. I could stack them all and add them, which is fine. wouldn't be too much of an issue. 76 and 76 equals 12, and 8 plus 7 is 15. 66 and 66, 11 times 12 if you're interested. 12, 12, 13. And then I add these two together. 2 and 2 is 4. And that's 8. And 1 and 1 is 2. Plus, because I'm not done yet, this is my whole numbers. These are my fractions. Now I had to add my fractions to my whole numbers. So plus 1 and 2/3 equals, back to blue, 285 and 2/3. I'm not done yet. 2/3 yards. YDS. The length, the perimeter of the block, all the way around this rectangle here is 285 and 2/3 yards.